Welcome back, guys. Storm here, and in today's brand new video, we'll be checking out a mod that I actually made. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get right into this. Alright, so first thing I want to show you guys is the music that I added. Now, this, I'm pretty sure, is copyrighted, so I'm only going to play a couple seconds of it. But yeah. Alright, so this is pretty much just Rohan music. I'm not going to play the entire thing. If you guys download the mod, you can play these. But here's Misty Mountains. I'm only going to play that one and the previous one. But you guys can check these out if you guys want to. And I'm not going to play this full thing either. Because number one, it's really long disc track. And number two, again, it's copyrighted. So I'm not doing that. Alright, second up in the mod, I added 2 things so far. I will end up adding more, but so far this is what we got. So I'm going to give myself hunger. Alright, and let me run around. Oh, I'm losing hunger fast. I'm pretty sure you can't eat yeast. It's a crafting component, so you can make stuff like lembas bread, which adds about half of your hunger bars. And it's one of the most durable food items you can get in this game. So we're going to go on to ores next. Now with the ores, you can craft different stuff with it, of course. And so this is what the ores look like. I'm just going to show you guys what you can craft with some of the ores. You can craft steel armor, mithril weapons, and yeah, those are kind of the stuff you can craft with it. So I'm going to quickly show you guys the efficiency of this stuff. Perfect thing that I placed down logs and stuff over here. This stuff mines wood pretty decently fast. For dirt, I'm going to go down here a bit because I don't want to ruin my landscaping. It mines a little bit faster than iron, I believe. And for the stone mining capability, we can head up here so I can show you guys that. And the sword, it does 8 damage, so that's pretty much all you guys need to know on that. Oh, maybe it does 10 damage. Again, the steel armor is a little bit better than iron armor. The copper and brass armor are the same as iron, and the mithril armor is better than diamond, I believe. Yeah, it's only a little bit better though, and it gives you glowing, which doesn't really make you glow, so that's pretty great. I just wanted it to show up on the name tag. Alright, now on to actual nations themselves. So for this, I'm going to grab all the Rohan stuff, and first off, I'm going to show you guys this, and I'm going to head over to the arena. And by arena, I literally mean just an obsidian pad, and I can show you guys that this sword does 14 attack damage and 1.5 attack speed, so they are both, well, not both, but this one's a really solid weapon, and the king weapon is obviously going to be stronger. So I'm going to spawn a couple creepers and go in and, whack them. Just a genuinely strong sword. Oh my gosh, why did I click inventory? Not much to show here other than that it's a good sword. I'm going to spawn an enderman for the king sword because it is a lot stronger. I'm pretty sure I can 2-tap an enderman if I crit it. So 2 critical hits, 3 critical. Okay, so 3 plus sign hits or 2 plus sign jump hits, which are better. I do that any time if I'm in a combat situation. It does 16 attack speed, 16 attack damage, and 1.9 attack speed. As you can see, this armor is better than mithril. And the king armor, which I'll show you in a second, is better than mithril as well, and it is better than the normal soldier armor if I show you the stats. This is obviously better. And the human ring will give you saturation and health boost. So I'm actually going to leave this in my inventory because I'm going to be using this throughout the mod showcase instead of like lembas bread, because it's way easier to use. And I didn't show you guys this, but I'm going to say that it's about a little bit better than iron. All the tools in this game are a little bit better than iron, but a little bit worse than diamond. So I will let you know that. Alright, let's go with the dwarves. So here's their armor, here's their weapons. The dwarves have a little bit more variety in their weapons. I am going to be keeping the rings in my inventory, and I may as well grab all the orc stuff as well, because I'll be showing this right afterwards. I will leave this here because I actually have an idea for something a little bit later on in the future. Alright, so if I go over here, I can take off this stuff. I don't need it anymore. And I'm going to put on the Dwarven Normal Soldier set. And take out the Dwarven Normal Soldier armor and weapons. I'm also going to throw away all the tools and weapons. Not weapons. Just the tools. You can look at their stats as I'm throwing them out. If you want to, you can pause the video and look at them. But yeah. Alright, so this is the Dwarven Ring. It gives me health boost and resistance, so that is really helpful. And for an Enderman, the War Axe will, I believe, 2-tap it if you get 2 jump hits with the plus symbol. It does 17 attack damage and 0.7 attack speed, so we're going to throw that over there. We're going to spawn a creeper this time. For the sword, it does 15 attack damage and 1.4 attack speed. So, again, it is, I think it's a little bit worse than the normal human sword, but not by a whole lot. And the Warhammer, 19.5 attack damage. If you can crit hit pretty much any mob. I think the Enderman you can't crit hit, but you can 2-tap it if you get 2 plus symbol hits. And it does 0.5 attack speed and 19.5 attack damage. Alright, so we're going to test it on an Enderman and a Creeper at the same time. It does 17 attack damage and 1.8 attack speed. Alright, this stuff makes it really easy to kill pretty much any vanilla mob. This mod I originally intended for YouTubers to be able to use this as like a factions or to help with factions stuff. Because the way this mod is designed, it is very helpful to pretty much just make factions because there's king armor sets and armor sets for different people. So onto the orc peoples. I did grab the orc ring. Never mind. Alright, so orc ring gives you strength. Yeah, I'm going to leave these stats on so I don't die. For a creeper, I'm pretty sure you can like 2-tap a creeper with this stuff. Like this orc stuff is overpowered, which is why I brought milk. Alright, I'm going to throw on the dwarven and human ring stats again and spawn a creeper. Now with the Ur-Hai sword, it does 15 attack damage and 1.4 attack speed. I think it's almost the same as a dwarven sword in attack damage and attack speed. The Orc War Axe looks a little bit funky, but it is kind of like a bludgeoning and sharp weapon combined, and so it does 15 attack damage and 0.7 attack speed. I would prefer to use the Ur-Hai sword if you ask me, and we're going to use the king weapon in a second after, I had the king armor on. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what the normal orc armor looks like quickly. It looks like this. Pretty simple. Not too fancy. It'll be really difficult to see at night. But this is the Sauron's armor, which is the orc king armor. And the Sauron's mace, give me a second, is the singular strongest weapon in this mod. 21 attack damage, 1.4 attack speed. I'm pretty sure if you have sharpness 5, you can one-hit a, what is it called? Enderman with a plus symbol. Don't quote me on that. I just think you can. I'm not entirely too sure. I'm going to store all this stuff in my inventory and throw out all the rest of my stuff. Okay, now for the elven stuff. Now, the elven armor does look a bit funky in my opinion, but it looks a lot different and a lot better in person. So let me take this armor off quickly, put on the normal elven armor. In my opinion, it's one of the slickest looking armor in the game. So I'm going to take out the average elf weapons, throw away the elf average tools, and I'll show you guys this stuff in a second for the Elven King. But for now, this should be good. Let me throw this ender pearl over. I am a failure. So, let's place down a creeper. Show you guys the elven sword. One of the fastest attack speeds for a normal sword, and one of the lowest attack damages. But if you like spamming, or close to spamming, or if you like just came from Bedrock Edition, this stuff will be perfect for you. Especially the Elven Glaive, because it does 14 attack damage and 1.7 attack speed. So I'm pretty sure it's the fastest non-king item in this game. So you can just like wombo combo people really easily. So let's throw this out because we don't really need this. Put on the Elven King armor with their Elven King helmet. And I'm going to show you guys the rings ability. Of course, for elves, it is speed and health boost. So, yeah, this is definitely one of the better rings. I think it's the best ring other than the orc ring. But that's just my opinion. And the king weapon for the elves is the Elven King Glaive, which does 16 attack damage, which means you can one-hit crit a creeper or pretty much any mob other than like mobs with higher health capability. But it's really easy to simply just kill pretty much any mob because of how fast you can hit with this. And honestly, my favorite nation by far, just because you can just absolutely bully pretty much anything. Wow, but yeah, there's that. And we're going back over so I can grab some wood so I can show you guys. Oh my gosh, I am failing so bad. This is embarrassing. What to do with the rings after you have all 4 of them. And with 4 of these and 1 mithril ingot in the middle. Oh, I don't remember the order of the rings. Oh, this is not going to be fun for me. Okay, but pretty much 1 mithril in the middle, I believe. And then you place the 2 golden rings in the top. In the elven rings in the bottom, I believe. Maybe. Okay, I think I'm going to have to look at my crafting recipe. But pretty much if you do like this, it will make the 1 ring. Just give me a second. I don't remember the crafting recipe. This is embarrassing. Okay, but yeah, that's how you do it. But yeah. Alright, we're just going to grab the 1 ring and show you guys the capabilities of this ring. It pretty much gives you every single ability of every single ring, just amplifies it by way too much. Okay, you can absolutely bully, / weather clear. Alright, so, you can absolutely bully any mob with this effect on. You can one-tap an Enderman with this. So, even if an enemy has good armor on, say they have the Elven King armor, I'm pretty sure you can one-tap them. So, if you guys are the king of a faction, just never give away your ring, because if someone gathers all of them, builds the 1 ring, you are done. You are literally done. But yeah, on that note, if you guys did enjoy watching this mod showcase, please consider liking and subscribing. It definitely does help me out a ton. And also give tips for what I should do with this mod. I am planning on making a series with this, so if you guys do want to see that, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down what the plot line of this series should be. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.